Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things already rolling. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I've always been impressed with how this guy, Szoboszlai, has been able to combine physicality and the finesse he can also add to his game, Peter. He makes good use of his strength when receiving the ball in tight areas, and he has that trickery and athleticism to beat people, and a spring in his step, always a spring.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Gyökeres, and it's Szoboszlai. Araujo, Rabiot. Can he spark a counter here? Gabriel. Now, can they get him away? No joy this time. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. Eze, and it's Tchouaméni. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Araujo, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a sharp pass. No, it's come to nothing. Eze gets on his bike and on the move. Real chance! Now it's Eze. Great ball, chance for a shot! No, just not quite.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, what He's having a shot! Japan have the chance to go the other way. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Szoboszlai! Goal! Japan! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Szoboszlai. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Vietnam really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Szoboszlai.
Japan definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Now it's Mbappe. Rabiot.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Has a look and plays it forward. This is a promising build-up. Dumfries. Kyle Walker.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And here's Eze. Rabiot. Eze. And that's a good ball. That's very neat. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now he's got space here. Oh, well played. And he's heaved it away.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Dumfries. Some good work on the right flank here. Dumfries. And he's managed to get free. That'll be a corner. Vietnam have their second corner now. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Dumfries tries a cross. The referee's awarded a free kick. And that signals the end of the first period. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Vietnam unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And so the action is resumed.
Vietnam can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Szoboszlai. And here's Eze. Oh, that's fabulous. Plenty to aim at here. Eze!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Gyökeres. He's beaten the last man. Gyökeres. And the shot! And that's a good finish. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
It's Rabiot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Gyökeres being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now. Japan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And it's Rabiot. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's good defending, very good defending. Mbappe. Szoboszlai. De Bruyne. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Gyökeres. And it's Rabiot. Searching pass he's played there. Walker promptly onto that, and that is that.
Substitution on the field. Number 24, Ronald Araujo. Number 5, Eze.
Szoboszlai tries to pass it through. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Mbappe.
Saliba
Number 20,
now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Number
Oh, and they're
19.
quick to press here, right on top of them.
Substitution.
Vietnam still have the cards to affect this game. And it's De Bruyne. Szoboszlai does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Now Rodgers. Szoboszlai.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Szoboszlai. Passing is crisp and sharp, and he's got away from it. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Substitution on the field.
Barella
Number 22,
is behind this one.
Rabiot.
And this is the perfect
Number
opportunity
13,
to create a shapes to shoot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
A case now of complete control. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he's found a way. Oh, Bono! And a neat finish. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Still behind by... There's the shot! And how did he not put that away?
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Szoboszlai plays it short. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, he's having a go! And that's a real chance missed. Corner number 4 coming up here. Rodgers can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. That is good alertness. Dumfries. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Goes forward. Mbappe going after that. Barella. Bono.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Not quite on the same wavelength. Tchouameni. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Van Dijk. 4 added minutes on the board. Barella. Szoboszlai. Gabriel venturing down the left. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Well, that has not gone well. That's the end. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then. Oh, he's having a go! Against the crossbar! Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Theo Hernandez, comes from a family with great pedigree, although he's a very different player to his older brother, who's a fine player in his own right. But Theo is about dynamism, pace and energy. He just loves to get on that front foot.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Eze. There will be a throw-in. Mbappe. João Palhinha. It's a goal kick. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And he's well positioned here. Takes a shot! Goal! Japan! And Japan are in front. Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Oh, super! Mbappe! Szoboszlai.
Vietnam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai. Rodgers. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Eze will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's Van Dijk. Rodgers. Van Dijk. And it's Szoboszlai. Araujo. João Palhinha. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's shifting through the gears here. And that is headed for the towering header. Oh, the ball's run. Oh, and again! For Szoboszlai.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Tchouameni. And here's Mbappe. Out towards the flank.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Eze. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rodgers. Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Eze. And it's João Palhinha. It's a good spell of possession, this. That is a great pick out. And the finish! It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, good ball!
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Hakimi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Saliba. Well, that looks a decent ball. Szoboszlai. Hakimi. And it's Van Dijk. Looking for the run.
There will be 1 minute
To stoppage
added
time, whistle due any moment. Rodgers. Eze. Mbappe. Oh, that was vital. Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Please be reminded
Well, you
that
have to ask
drinking is only
questions how
allowed
this
in
has
the area
stayed
shown on
1-1,
this map.
Peter.
Thank
I
you
do
very much
think,
for your
though, that the
cooperation.
way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 24, Ronald Araujo.
The second half then, just
Coming
getting
on to
going.
replace him is number 11, Ferran Torres.
Vietnam come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see.
And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Rodgers. And he was alert to it. Van Dijk. Chance here to counter. Szoboszlai. Here's Tchouaméni. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, can he get onto this? And he's had it nicked away. Quality ball. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rodgers. Tchouaméni. And here's Mbappe. Eze. Oh, that's neat. Van de Ven does really well to win the ball there. And it's Tchouaméni. Ferran Torres. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's claimed by the keeper.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Szoboszlai proves just a little bit too strong.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 5.
Kyle
Eze.
Walker.
Number 7. Hernandez.
Traoré.
Number 8. Hakimi. Coming on the field.
Rafael Leao.
Number 20.
Now it's Lewandowski.
Number
Burmo.
6. Federico Valverde.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Can he get on the end of this?
Number 18.
Ferran Torres in acres of space out wide. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yildiz. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Mbappe. Eze. Pass somewhat off target. Valverde. And it's Mendes. And it's João Palhinha.
Vietnam clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And this is Lewandowski. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Substitutions taking place.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he's there to belt it away. And now they can spring out of defence. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Nuno Mendes. And João Palhinha. Burmo. Knocks it into space. Japan are looking to break at pace. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Back in possession and ready to go again. Barella. Rafael Leao.
Pretty robust defending.
Saliba is the guilty party there. And he's going to have his name taken. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Mbappe, great chance! Van Dijk with the clearance. Shinta goes for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
Walker attempts a clearance.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Yildiz. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's going for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping! And it's Barella. Shot could... Can he finish? And kept out by the most So 90 minutes have come and gone, it's going to be extra time. So Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
The area around the stadium is strictly forbidden.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more.
Any other paid parking facilities in the area.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Mbappe.
Into extra time we
Coming
go.
on the field is number 10, Gyökeres.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Barella. Now it's Rafael Leao.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's a fine interception. And that is well cleared. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Lewandowski. And that's gone loose. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. De Bruyne is eyeing up his options in the middle. Now it's Yildiz. Oh, sweet feet. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Deftly away. Barella. Gyökeres. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's very neat. He'll try from distance! And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Look at the space here, it's Lewandowski! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Valverde. And it's João Palhinha. He's in a great position here. Chance! Oh, big chance, and it is promptly followed by the whistle.
We're about to announce today's
It's
hockey
been
numbers.
quite a roller coaster ride here, right up until the final seconds. An intriguing watch. So neither side able to conjure up a telling moment, and we are where we are. This is the last chance to win it. And so the last chance to find a winner. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Chance, surely! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Vietnam with the lead. Decent chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Well, played right into his path. And a chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. It's their second corner of the game. Konate can get it clear. Japan are looking to go forward now. Now that's well seen too. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Barella, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he latch on to this? He's picked his way through. Oh, great leap! Vietnam, moments now away from seeing this one out. Oh, well played.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Dumfries serves up across. Oh, he's onto this. He might be in, shot a goal! And with that, the end. Vietnam have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on
Hello,
a beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome to
The
today's
conditions
match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling. Bournemouth. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Hernandez, and it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank, looking to play him in, stood up well to him there, and it's De Bruyne, lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance, surely! No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. So Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. De Bruyne. Szoboszlai. Vietnam, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Can he get it through? And he welcomes it in. A corner it is then.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
No way through, so back it comes. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! It's hit the upright. Nearly, but not quite. Now it's Mbappe. Eze. Now Mbappe. Gyökeres. Gyökeres. And a chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's been cut out, well played. Gabriel. João Palhinha. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Hernandez is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Oh, no joy this time. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Bournemouth. He's had it taken off him.
And Bournemouth really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, He was being very...
Shapes to shoot! No, that wasn't kidding anyone.
Gyökeres certainly had to make his mind up quickly, and he rushed it.
He's a sharp little ball here. And Burmo. He's shifting through the gears here. Strokes it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
João Palhinha, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Threads one in. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Now it's Szoboszlai. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that takes a shot! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Japan! And Japan are in front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Japan have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Burmo. And it's Szoboszlai.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, that's well spotted. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Vietnam trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Oh, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Back on the way then.
Vietnam really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And it's De Bruyne. Oh, nice touch. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Dumfries. Ball in towards the middle. Courtois claims it. Safe hands. Dumfries. Szoboszlai. And João Palhinha. Vietnam disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. De Bruyne. Walker carries the ball down the right. Good ball over the top. Hernandez. And it's Eze. Muscular approach does pay off here. De Bruyne did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Vietnam still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Now it's Szoboszlai, showing good feet. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Mbappe.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Palhinha was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mbappe! No, again there's no way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Shoots! Loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. And one more try. Well taken goal. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Substitution on the field, number 15.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 13,
So they have it all to do
João
again.
Palhinha.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much
Number
class from
7,
both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Coming on the field,
Could move up a gear
22,
here.
Rabiot. Number 42,
And he's managed to get free.
number 24, Ronald Araujo. Number 8,
Vietnam clearly are
Hakimi.
pushing for the win here,
Substitution in
Peter.
progress.
It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Rabiot unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Mbappe currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's a searching pass. Now this could be a chance. And he shoots! Oh, he's done it! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
substitutions taking place.
Japan can make their change now with a break in play. Japan look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
He's had a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Barella goes short.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Barella. Oh, shooting chance! And a neat finish. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender.
Takes a shot! No, just not quite.